Middle East tensions shaking global markets, and crypto is not immune. Bitcoin has dipped slightly on fear, but guess what? It's still holding above the 102,000 level. CME market gaps partially filled on the upside. Bitcoin is confirmed to retest on a bull flag pattern, and the target is 144,000. The rocket hasn't even left Earth yet. Smart money is buying. 409 million just poured into spot Bitcoin ETFs. So the question is, are you listening to fear? Are you following the money? Welcome back, Crypto Crew. It's your boy Tom here, bringing you the hottest in crypto and Bitcoin action. If you like what you see, please give us a like. Make sure you hit subscribe. And don't forget to come on over to X and follow us on X, where we talk about Bitcoin and all different cryptos all day, every day. All right, let's get right into it. As we said, Bitcoin has partially filled the upper gaps, actually filled the 106 completely. The CME gap at 109, I would say, yeah, it kind of did fill it, but really right now what we're looking at in terms of chart structure. Okay, so I want to come on over to the chart that we've been highlighting. Okay, right now we're showing that the 102 level right here is like the first line in the sand. Okay, now I'm going to go over scenarios that have to be talked about because we don't know what the heck is going to happen in the Middle East. Okay, we got saber rattling from Trump, basically telling everybody to get out of Tehran. I think that most likely, I don't think it's going to happen. However, it could possibly happen. You know, he has said that he would only bomb Iran if, they attacked U.S. troops. It would be very, very bad politically for him to do it without that happening. And so far, it could be just saber rattling to bring the Iranians to the table to say, okay, let's solve this thing without having to go to an all-out crazy war. So, but we got to talk in terms of what could potentially happen. So here we are right now. We have on the chart, we're looking at, we have the support point 102 right there, 102 700, let's say. Okay, that is the first warning sign that potentially, if that level goes because of heated up tensions, okay, we got the more critical support right down here at 100 376. Now, here is the thing. If these if we could say we have two levels of support, right? We got like this level right here, the 102, right now, right here, the 102, and also we have these two levels that are basically the same. Say let's say 104 right over here. That's an important point. So if the coin could come down to this level, and that would probably if I come over to WEEX, okay, I want to show you this. We have a pending trade that Justin has put on in Bitcoin. I want to show you the pending trade that we got. Let's see, open orders right here. He wants to open along at 104,064.80. Okay, his stop loss is 101,825. His take profits 110,828. That may drive us in and get us into the market. So we're not fearful of what's happening. We're basically we're trying to front run positions. So if I come back over to this chart right here, that's the flag pattern, and I want that one. I'm going back right here. So really, potentially, that could get us into our trade. We're really looking at this level to hold in the short term. Now, let's go crazy. Let's say, for instance, something happens that's totally, we're not, we can't see what the future is going to be. We don't know if they're going to, disperse the mother of all bombs, which is the Moab, on the Iranian nuclear structure. We don't know if they're going to do that. There are signs that it's going to happen, which is not good politically. But if that does happen, we could potentially see the break of the 102, the break of the 100. Now, this is where it gets really dicey, okay? If I was going to take market geometry, just market geometry, and I took the recent high that we had right here, 110,588, and I subtract out the 103, okay, that gives me 10,000 odd, 10,288, right? So if I take that difference and I subtract it from the 100, we're looking at Bitcoin going down, okay, to like the 92.5, even deeper to the 90,000. And guess what? We'd be definitely buying if that happens. Okay, we're not, because we overall do believe that this flag pattern is going to play out, and we are hitting targets way up top. But we have to be prepared. We're not fearful of it, but we have to be prepared. And I have to tell you guys about it because if you're following us, I'm giving you the warning levels. So we could say we got a couple of set of warnings. We got the 104,392, and we got the first line in the sand of the 102,769, 102,000, and of course we have the main level down here at 103,779. Like I said, we got to be prepared. We're not fearful. All right. So the geopolitical front, and the geopolitical right now is front and center. Okay. So far, what we're seeing is Bitcoin has, dipped a little bit right now to like 105, let's say. It's still holding strong above the 102,600 support. It's not weakness. It's actually showing some resilience. Now, if I go a little bit further, okay, we're looking at Bitcoin 2020 versus 2025. And there's some interesting points on this chart, okay? Bitcoin is repeating 2020 bar by bar right now. Same sideways structure, same MACD cross. Everything is the same, and it's the same explosive setup. The only difference is today, it's supercharged. More capital, more conviction, and this time no breaks. But I want to show you something here, which is quite interesting. This retrace was like a 17-20% retrace. We've had a deeper retrace here. Now, although we're making new tops right here, once we clear this, we could say we're in a super rally stage towards the 120. However, we could see that retracement that I've been talking about down at this level, the 100,000. As long as that holds, we're okay. We're okay. But this is where it really gets spicy, okay? I want to show you this again, and I want to talk about this. While retail is in a panic mode, okay, and every right to be. I mean, what's happening, in the world right now, it's just not cool, right? So, but here's where it gets interesting. Retail panics, it sells on the headlines of the news, okay, of the war news. But we haven't broken the 102,500 yet. We're still holding strong, which is good. However, spot Bitcoin ETFs just pulled in 409 million in fresh inflows. That's not just buying the dip. That's deep conviction. Names like BlackRock and Fidelity aren't flinching. They're not fazed by the conflict. They're focused on the overall cycle. Because in this game, as retail, we ride the waves, but institutions set the tide. So we could see that even though we're in a little bit of a traumatic situation right now, Bitcoin is holding. And that's really important. So I brought up the real ultra negative because we just don't know if we can't predict. I mean, if I knew what was going to happen, I would tell you guys and say, hey, we should just really sell, put a stop at the all-time high. We can get them back at the lower CME market gaps. But I don't know, right? So all I can tell you is what I see on the chart right now, and we're holding kind of strong. So now I want to get into Bitcoin. Ethereum is quietly at a crossroads right now. I want to get over to the Ethereum chart. Right now, what we're seeing is Ethereum is hovering around 2,550 after getting rejected up at that 2,800 mark. Don't sleep on it. I want to show you that we're involved in it. Here's Justin's trade that he has on. He's not fearful. He's in. He thinks that we're going to recover that 50-month MA and take off. So here it is. Ethereum Bitcoin volatility is at a 5-year high. That's a setup for a rotation event and a possible alt season beginning. Now, Justin's trade is active. The technicals are aligning. Ethereum's at a critical level. In 2020, it held the 50 month moving average. We still need to get above it, but we're positioned before it. We're assuming it's going to happen. So if you look at his trade right here, he's in. I'll show you on WEEX, our favorite broker of choice again. I'll show you the position that's running so that you could see it. You could see the stops. Let's go position one right here. Okay, long Ethereum 2006.36. Okay, the stop loss. I'm gonna find the stop on this thing is market price 2005, 2000. I think 100 and something. 200206, 2206. So he's got that trade in. He's nads to the wall, so to speak. We're in it, but I want to show you this other chart, which basically, shows us and tells us our conviction. Okay, we had the falling wedge pattern. We had the breakout. We're in consolidation. We're expecting the 2,200 level to hold or not really even go near it. And we're expecting the breakout to occur. And once that breakout occurs, that would probably be the beginning of the alt season start that we're all looking forward to. All right, so before we wrap up, crew, I got to make sure that you know about our free trading community. You just click this link right here. You'll be taken over to this site where you can join us, where we have live trading every Wednesday and Saturday. So make sure that you sign up. Everything is completely free. We drop insane alpha trading opportunities here, breakout setups, long-term gems. We got you covered. You want to follow us with a solid broker, you come over and you click this link right here, be taken over to WEEX right there, where you can sign up. This is our favorite broker. It's low fees, fast execution, everything you can need in a broker. I can't say that this broker is really, really dynamic. It's a really good broker. But I want to finish off with one last chart, and I want to show you something right here. This is not bullish for Bitcoin, okay? This is not bullish for Bitcoin. We just printed 2 textbook distribution tops, and here's the catch. It's an inverted chart. Frank turned the chart upside down to try to get targets. Only Frank could think of this, okay? So he flipped the chart on a weekly time frame upside down to see where the top's coming in, okay? So really this chart's saying we're about to go vertical. So anyway, you gotta follow us in the live room. We talk about this stuff all the time, and it's really, really insane. So that's it for today's update. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe. Remember, always, 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 as a short-term trader, pay attention to the news, trade with your head, not over it. So also remember, always, as a short-term trader, what's the saying? Enjoy the party, but dance near the door. And see you in the next video, crew. Cheers.